Here we are. 1:15 in the morning. And the Philadelphia Phillies take game one in Houston. Phillies win it 6-5, and they start off the World Series with yet another road win. Man, oh man, I mean, talk about a whirlwind of a game, just a roller coaster of emotions. You're probably wondering, what are we doing on here talking Phillies? I do what I want, man. I have to talk about this game. I just have to get some of it off my chest because, man, this Phillies team is nuts. This Phillies team is nuts. They go on the road against the best team in baseball that hasn't lost a game in the playoffs. Well, guess what? Now they've lost a game in the playoffs. The Phillies were the last team to beat them, and now they beat them again. 3 more wins. 3 more. And the Phillies can be crowned world champs. Welcome into Philly Take with RB, a special edition voted by the people of Phillies post-game live. Phillies once again take game one. 3 wins away. 3 wins away. Man, I'm so drained right now. Like, I was going to go to sleep, but something just pushed me through to do this. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button, man. It's been a long night. It's been a long night. But what a win. What a resilient group of guys this is. You know, and I haven't covered Phillies on this channel, but I watch them, man. I've been talking about them day after day after day on Twitter. This group is so resilient. They are fantastic. They are unbelievable to watch. You tell me in a game one against the Houston Astros, a team that won 100-plus games, going up against their ace, Justin Verlander, having 5 runs of support. Phillies were down 5-0 in this game, and somehow, some way, they find a way once again to crawl back into it. They go and they put the pounding on Verlander in the 4th inning? I mean, you're talking about little things too. I'm talking about a 10-pitch Bryson Stott at bat. I'm talking about a little dinker. Or I'm talking about a little 2-strike hit by Bryce Harper, by the way. He's probably the best 2-strike hitter I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. I'm talking about all that. And then JT Realmuto, we'll talk about him, what happened later in the game. He comes in clutch with a big double. He goes and puts the pounding on. Nick Castellanos had a little 2-strike blooper into left field. And the Phillies just started to put the pounding on. And then it's a battle of the pens. We get down late in the game. And really, it's like, it feels like a year ago. But in the 7th inning, all right, the Phillies are putting the pressure on. And I was so freaking frustrated with Nick Castellanos because, you know, he made a very, very major mistake that, you know, if you've been playing baseball at any point in your entire life, you know that you have to take until you get a strike when you bring in Hector Neris of all people. All right, and that's only the 7th inning. Then the Phillies don't end up getting a run. The Astros come in, and then it's so tight. It's back and forth. It's back and forth. But then we get to extra innings because Nick Castellanos, of all people, comes and saves the day with a sliding catch. Oh, and by the way, did I mention that comes after not only a stolen base by Jose Altuve where Realmuto threw a perfect ball where he should have actually been out. They looked at the replay. Honestly, it looked like he was out. They called him safe. That came after a missed pop-up in the outfield, man. I mean, so much happened in this game. And for the Phillies to find a way to pull this out because in the 10th inning, JT freaking Realmuto comes up big and knocks one out the other way. And, I mean, it's just nuts. It's nuts. The Houston Astros bullpen was sitting at a .83 ERA in this entire postseason. Justin Verlander, how many times are they going to put it on the screen? He was 163-2 when having 5 or more runs of support. Isn't that crazy, man? Everything that the Phillies do, they continue to defy the odds. This is one hell of a group. They are a resilient bunch, okay? And they come out here and they win game one on the road, led by JT Realmuto. Harper knocked one. Right after that, the Phillies didn't end up getting any runs. But then we go to the bottom of the 10th, and then you have David Robertson, who's getting into a tizzy, man. And then you have Aldemus Diaz after Bregman hits a 1-out double. All right, they end up getting a second out. Tucker whiffs at 2 in the dirt. And then you have Aldemus Diaz who pinch hits. And honestly, I mean, what he tried to do was just absolutely ludicrous. He tries to walk into not only 1, but 2 pitches. All right, the first pitch, it almost skinned him. It missed. And then the next pitch, this guy was fearful of trying to go get a game-winning base hit. He did not want to go and arrive at the moment. He was not ready. So he tries to walk into a pitch. The umpire says, no, get your ass back here. You still are at the plate, young man. 3-0 count, by the way. I mean, bringing it back to the Nick Castellanos. This game is just absolutely nuts, okay? This is game 1 of the series. I don't know how I withstood this game. I don't think my blood pressure can take the rest of this freaking series. But 3-0, and he swings at not only 1 and whiffs. I don't know why he had the green light, but he swings at another one, grounds it to Alec Boehm, throws it the first, game over, and the Philadelphia Phillies pull it off 6-5. I know I just went through a whirlwind of events. You're probably like, why are you going through? I mean, with all of the things that happen in this game, it's just one that you chalk up, that you're going to look at multiple points in this series. You know, if one little thing goes the other way, if Nick Castellanos doesn't make that catch, if Brandon Marsh somehow screws it up and you know, they don't make that play and then Altuve steals second, man, I was sitting there in the 9th inning and I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go, man. This is the one that's going to haunt. This is the one where we're going to feel our stomachs turn because we're going to blow it, all because of a couple things that should have been taken care of. The Phillies did not play a perfect game by any means, but they were resilient. That's what this group is. They are resilient. They find ways to win. I'm watching the game with my father, and I told him, you know, every time we go down in this postseason against the Braves, the Padres, it doesn't matter. This group finds a way to come back and win. And in a game where you don't even get the best stuff from Nola, let's be honest, he stunk, okay? And I love Nola, and I've loved what he's done in the postseason, okay? Again, just like his last start, he didn't have it. The curveball didn't have any break to it. He wasn't really hitting his spots. He left a couple over the plate. He got this guy Kyle Tucker out here golfing a couple out in the right field. He didn't have his best stuff. The fact that Nola didn't have his best stuff, you're going up against Justin Verlander and you were down at 5-0 at one point in this game and you find a way to win. This Phillies group has it. You got Wheeler on the bump tomorrow. Then you come back to Citizens Bank Park for 3 games. Let me tell you something right now. What I saw from this Astros crowd tonight, that was weak. I mean, you have people standing up, arms folded, not even saying a peep. You had about 3 rally towels in the whole crowd. All right, they're not ready for what they're about to see in Philadelphia. And this was the hardest game for me. This is the one where I said all day, if there's a way, you could find a way to win this game, and you have Zach Wheeler on the mound tomorrow, and then you come back home for 3, I mean, you have it all set up. You have it set up exactly where you want it to be. The Houston Astros should be shivering right now because honestly, I mean, they're on the verge of maybe even getting beaten 4 or 5 now. I'm just being honest. I don't know if Zach Wheeler's going to lose a game. That guy is a dog. He's a dog. I'm sorry, man. I'm just pumped up right now. Maybe I'm just ranting. Had a few too many. I don't know, man. JM with the $2 donation says Rob Thompson equals mastermind manager. And I have to be honest, man. At points in this game, I almost thought that Rob Thompson was overthinking a few things. And I felt that way before in a couple games. But you know what? Everything the guy seems to do works. So I can't complain. I'm sitting there thinking, why the hell did he take out Jose Alvarado with 7 pitches? All right. I mean, I get it. The lefty, righty. It's all analytics and all that. I just don't know. Like, I'm like, why is he taking out Jose Alvarado? Why are you bringing Zach Eflin back in for a second inning after he was sitting there for 25 minutes cold? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you bringing David Robertson in the 9th instead of letting Sir Anthony try to go back down there? He looked fantastic. But everything Rob Thompson does works, so I can't complain. And that guy has one stone cold face, man. He does not skip a beat. He does not even he's ready for the moment. He's ready for the moment. He's ready for the moment. And the Philadelphia Phillies took over the Houston Astros stadium. The crowd was weak, and, they gave up the opportunity. The Astros now have to sit overnight, and they have to think, oh my gosh, we gave up game one and we choked a 5-0 lead. I mean, they were showing all kinds of numbers, right? All kinds of numbers all night from this win and loss and all the improbabilities and, how many teams won. It was like a 90% rate, when they're up 5 runs. They said the Phillies are the first team in like 20 years to come back from a 5-run deficit in the World Series. Unbelievable group. There have been so many moments like this throughout the playoffs, whether it's the Hoskins bat spike, whether it's the Bryson Stott 10-pitch at bat. He had another one tonight, like I said, whether it's the Harper Bedlam at the bank. It doesn't matter. There's so many iconic moments with this team. And you can just feel it. You can just feel it. You can feel what's coming, man. You can feel what's coming. JM with the $2 donation says, oh, on God, if we go up 2-0, we're not coming back to Houston. I don't know if we are at this point. Because originally I had Phillies in 6. I said I could see it going 5 or 6. More leaning towards 6, because I thought that this was the game that the Houston Astros were going to pull out. I was okay with putting up a good fight, a pitcher's duel, and losing this game. But in fact, it was completely opposite. And when you went down 5-0, you're thinking, okay, the Phillies have some rest. They have some rest, and they had some rust from sitting for 5 days. Nope. It doesn't matter if we're down 1, 3, 5, or 7. The Phillies are a resilient group, and they come back and they make it happen. It doesn't matter. And the beauty of it is that it's always somebody else. Let's go. It's always somebody else. Brandon Marsh had a big hit tonight. I mean, Segura, made a couple nice plays. Bohm. I mean, what a play by Alec freaking Bohm. Talk about the improvement of a kid over a season. He was openly clowned for his defense. He made 3 errors in 1 inning. He said he hated Philadelphia. To see him make that backhand play, that's not an easy play. And what was so impressive about that play to save, that inning is that, I mean, he made the right play by one bouncing it. Not a lot of guys would do that. They would try to get it there in the air, and he one bounces it perfectly to Rhys Hoskins. Talk about the maturity level of a guy like Alec Bohm. This Phillies team does all the little things the right way, and it's a beautiful thing to see. It is a beautiful thing to see. This Phillies team, man, if you asked me during the year if they ever would have had a shot to be here, the answer is absolutely no. After the St. Louis series, I started to believe a little bit, and I said, once they came back in that first game against St. Louis, where they were down 3-0, they put a 6th spot in the 9th. Once that happened, I was like, okay, now they have some confidence. And it seems to me like no matter who it is in this postseason, even if a pitcher is going strong, because Verlander had a no-hitter into the 4th, once the Phillies get a crack on them, once they get a hit or string together a good at bat or something happens in the field, once that happens once or twice, the rest of the lineup, it's just like a ripple effect. Then all the guys just start getting to him. It's unreal. I mean, I look up and it's 5-3. It's 5-3, and then it's 5-5. Like, this team never goes away. And the toughness of this team is unmatched. It is unmatched. We have something special here, man. And I'm so excited. Once again, hit that like button. I know this is unusual, but I want to talk about it, man. And a lot of people out there have been saying, even on Twitter, like I said, I'm always talking about this on Twitter, and they're saying, yo, do a Phillies post-game live. Well, here we are at 1:30 in the morning, and I can't sleep because I'm pumped. I am pumped. Randy with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the support, man. Much appreciated. Corey Seidman tweeted out, Phillies went down to Houston, fell behind 5-0, took game 1 from the big bad Astros. By the way, their first loss in almost a month, to change the complexion of the World Series. Phillies have won game 1 in every series and are now 10-2 in the playoffs with their ace starting tomorrow before 3 games home. What a setup. You can't ask for anything more than this, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot ask for anything more than this. This Philadelphia Phillies team is special. Also, what I was talking about earlier, another crazy statistic. JT Realmuto is the first catcher with an extra inning World Series home run since Carlton Fisk's walk-off in Game 6 of 1975. JT is special, man. Best catcher in baseball for a reason. That freaking throw he put on Altuve's hip, man, that was an out. That was an out. He just continues to impress. I mean, he takes one right off the dome. At first, I'm like, uh-oh. We don't want to see Garrett Stubbs in this World Series. And, JT just shakes it off, gets right back in there and makes a hell of a play. Here's the reaction when JT hit the go-ahead home run. I mean, what an at-bat. I think there was 2 strikes as well. These guys just continue to fight. Doesn't matter what the count is. Doesn't matter. Like, I usually try not to be, like too confident or too ahead. I'm a little bit superstitious, but with this Phillies team, I've been saying it to my father and to my friends and everybody every day. I'm just like, I'm confident in this team. They have earned that. Special group of guys, man. Special group of guys. I mean, the city is rocking. City's rocking. Now, here's what happened in the 7th inning. I'm still mad about this, but I'm not as mad after Nick Castellanos saved the game. So essentially what happened is, Nick Castellanos, it's bases loaded, 2 outs, tie game at 5. Hector Neris, of all people, comes into the game. And if you've ever played baseball, I mean, in this situation, first off, how hard is it for a pitcher to come in with bases loaded, 2 outs with the tying run on third? It usually takes a little bit to get your control established, right? And as a hitter, you must take until you get a strike. I mean, this is textbook baseball. This is common sense. You make that guy throw a strike and you wait until, you see his command there. And Nick Castellanos looks at ball 1 and then he ends up swinging at a ball for ball 2. Why are you swinging? First off, why is nobody telling or communicating this with Nick? If he doesn't know it himself, I mean, he's a professional. He's been an all-star. How do you not know this? I know this. You know this. Everybody knows this. And not only does he swings at a ball, and then he ends up swinging at 2 more and striking out on a terrible pitch. He swung at 5 balls. In this at bat. He would have walked the run home. Hector Neris had no control, but instead, you give him that confidence, you flip the momentum back. And I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't know why he swung at these pitches. Sometimes Nick Castellanos just looks like he's in a daze. He doesn't know what he's doing. And that's the weird thing about this team, whether it's him, whether it's Rhys Hoskins, who we hate one day. And then the next at bat, he comes up and hits a moonshot. And we all love him, and he's our savior. There's a lot of guys on this team. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's unreal, man. But Nick Castellanos made a huge mistake here, but he makes up for it with the diving catch, with the sliding catch in the 9th inning. Look at this play, man. To send it into extras, to save the game. Nick Castellanos, of all people. It's unreal. It's unreal, man. Kenny Smith with a $5 super chat. He says, Phillies are just special. How about the catch by Nick? Yeah, exactly. Sir Anthony pitched a hell of a 2 innings, man. Sir Anthony's a dog. All right, he's out there. You have to give him extra outs as well because Brandon Marsh goes 2 steps back on a fly ball. I don't even know how that dropped. Jose Altuve is playing so piss poor right now. I think he's batting .080 in the entire postseason. He was 0 for 4 on the day. He hits a little pop-up. He throws his bat down. He starts jogging to first. Ball drops. Then you see him steal second. You're feeling, oh my gosh, here we go. And Nick Castellanos, of all people, comes in to save the day. Game was over right here. This is the last play. And Nick comes in to save the day. Dominguez putting his arms. I mean, I just love this team. I love this team, man. This has been such a special run. And if you're a new Phillies fan out there, or maybe you didn't watch them back in '08, like I watched them in '08. I love that team. They're, forever just in our hearts, right? But man, I mean, look at where we're at. Like I find myself coming to grips with it every day. And I'm like, I just can't believe it sometimes where this team was at 3 months ago, 2 months ago, a month ago. I mean, a month ago, we were trying to clinch. We were coming off like a 4-12 stretch. We got blown out by the Nationals. And then we get to the playoffs and look at what we've done. It all goes to show it's about who gets hot at the right time and who's built for the postseason. And now you have 3 more to go. 3 more to go. If you want to call into the show, 508-924-3784. Maybe we'll take a few calls. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Like I said, I'm drained. I don't know about you guys, but that game took so much out of me. I mean, I'm trying to stay up in the last inning because just so much is happening. There's so much back and forth. I mean, this play, that play. It's like every single play for those last couple innings like is on the line. Like the game could shift with one little thing. And I think that's the beauty of baseball, man. It's slow paced. The game was like 4.5 hours long, but it has you on the edge of your seat. It has you on the edge of your seat. And I mean, you just got to be confident with this team, man. I mean, they have proved it and they have earned it. I thought no way in hell they'd come out with this win, especially against Verlander. And even when they go down 5-0, they just push together, man. Unreal, man. And Rob Thompson, like I said, he deserves a lot of credit. Some of the things I don't agree with, but anything he does seems to work. And it goes to show something about the relationship between a coach and the players. Because when Rob Thompson came in here, he was, promoted. He was essentially Joe Girardi's right-hand man. He comes right in and immediately on the first day, I will never forget, he said, I want to talk to every single player. I want to communicate with them, see how they're feeling, just get a basis for how they feel day to day. That's what a manager should do. That's what a good manager does. And you could just see they want to win for him. They want to win for him, man. Who doesn't? Who's not rooting for the Phillies right now? Rob Thompson. Who's not rooting for him? You want to win for that guy. He's earned the opportunity. He's been around the game a long time. He deserves it. He deserves it, man. All right, let's go to the 407. We'll go to the phone lines. Once again, call into the show. Hit the like button, everybody. 230 people in here. You guys are incredible, man. You guys are incredible, man. Let's go to the 407. Let's hear from Justin. Justin on the line. What's up, man?
Yo,
what's going on?
We won the fucking game. I'm so excited. Like I can't process it. All right, so how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, man? I can't believe we won this game. I can't believe it.
Let me tell you what. I was pacing myself for a 9-inning game with the beers, and it went to 10 innings. So I have had a little too much beer.
Oh, I'm there with you, man.
I'm so excited. I cannot deal with this, man.
Dude,
we're gonna win it. We're gonna win it. That's game one. They're undefeated. They're defeated now. They're defeated, right? That means they're defeated. Right?
When you throw your ace in game one and you're up 5-0 and you choke that lead and you lose, you do it on your home turf. I mean, you got to be deflated, man.
It's the destiny, man. The fightins. It's the fightins.
We're talking about the fightins, man.
Thank you.
Unreal.
Thank you so much, man. I love you.
Justin, I love you too, man. Thank you. Oh, man. We got the people coming home from the bars. They're feeling good. Like you said, you pace for a 9-inning game. It goes 10.5, and you're like, oh my gosh. Let's go to Jeff. Got a bunch of callers, man. Jeff on the phone line. Jeff, what's up, man?
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Legendary.
Legendary, what's up, man? How you feeling?
Yo, man, RB, this team is something special, man. This is what a game, man. What a game.
I can't believe it, man. I'm still here in shock. Like every game is like this to me. Whether it's a special run, a big home run, a big clutch hit, or just a little loop air into left field. Everything seems to work for this team. And here they are 3 wins away from a freaking World Series. I can't believe it, man.
Yeah, man, it's wild. This team just knows how to pull it out in every single game. Like you said earlier, you said that, like, it doesn't matter who it is. It could be the guy from left bench or it's Bryce Harper. They just know how to win. Looper to left field or JT hits an absolute just smacker off to right. It's anything this team does. They just know how to pull it out, and it's just so great to see this talent finally show their talents. They haven't showed it all season, and they're finally showing up where it matters, and I love it. Love to see it.
Yeah, I think it's a good point, especially when you talk about, the talent and what you did this year as a guy like John Middleton to go out and bring these guys in. This is what you do it for, right? And we never really saw that full potential. I don't think we ever saw that glimpse of like, okay, here's what we envisioned. And now, to see it happening at the right time, it's perfect, man. I love it.
Yep. Love seeing the young guys we also draft and bring up through the league. Like, I love seeing the Alec Boehm types. I love seeing the Bryson Stotts. I love seeing them show up in big plays, and just shows that every single guy matters on this team. Every single one. Just great to see. Great game all around.
Yeah, incredible, man. Hey, I appreciate the call, my guy.
No problem, man. Go Phillies. Also, Tyrese Maxey, dog. All I got to say.
Absolute dog.
Dog.
Absolute dog. By the way, we will be covering that Sixers game tomorrow. Like I said, I was watching that as well. So imagine this Phillies game, that Sixers game, Maxey doing it. I mean, it's just too much to digest sometimes. It's too much to digest. Everything in Philly's on a high right now. Just enjoy it, man. You don't really see this often. Yeah, some people haven't seen things like this in a lifetime. So, just enjoy it, man. Unbelievable. Jesse with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much for supporting. 3 straight games the Phillies have fought back after trailing. This team is a resilient group. And to Legendary's point, with Bryson Stott, he has had an at-bat in every series now where it's gone 9 or 10 pitches, and it always starts off a rally. That kid as a rookie has so much freaking poise. He's going to be a special player. All right, let's go to the 818. We have, let's see, Myra. Myra, what's going on? 818. Going once, going twice. 818 on the phone line.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
What's good, bro? What's good, man? So hype, happy, fuck.
Who do we have on the line, by the way? What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon, what's going on, man?
Man, excited. It's been a while,
Yeah, it has.
I was with you, I really thought we were out of it. It was 5-0, and they had their ace pitching. So I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be a long game.
Mm-hmm.
But, I never gave up on this team. You can't give up on this team.
Yeah, now you can't. I mean, even if they seem like their back is against the wall and they have nowhere to go, and they're down 5 runs, you just can't. You can't count them out. This group, they just find a way to get something together. They string a couple hits or they get a big home run or something, and they're back in it. It's unreal.
This team is, it's just different. They have that dog in them, and they have nothing to play for. They had nothing to win for, and they just fought hard.
Yeah.
And they played as a team.
Yeah, it's unreal, man. Hey, I appreciate the call. Shout out to this kid, by the way. If you didn't see this video, this was awesome. Just goes to show. Goes to show like the difference in fans. Like, look at this kid, and then look at this guy. Oh man, I love. He's got the chest painted as well. Man, you gotta love it. Phillies fans are impeccable. I'm telling you, this Houston crowd is not ready for what is to await them in Philadelphia. And if they come back here, down 2-0, oh boy, you might want to start bringing out the brooms, baby. You might want to start bringing them out. Let's go to Derek on the phone line. Derek, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Derek here from Baltimore.
Derek from Baltimore. What's up, man? How you feeling about this game?
I am loving it. I moved to Philly about 6 years ago, and I was like, pretty hardcore Baltimore fan. I still am. But, I have to say, this season, particularly the last, 2 months, has turned me into, a solid Phillies fan. I've been, watching each of the teams or each of the players have their own just, storybook, growth throughout the last, like few series. And like, this has just clinched it. They've just kind of coalesced in this, like, just awesome way that nobody expected. I mean, you could write a movie about the season already. Like, for us to clinch game one against the undefeated, Astros, can't get better than this.
Absolutely. And I like how you put that. It's an improbable run is what it is. Usually when I want to go back and watch like documentaries from championship seasons, they have like those little moments, and I can just think of so many of those moments already from this postseason, like whether it's the ball hitting second base and flying into right field, or Bryson Stott's 10-pitch at bat, or Rhys Hoskins spiking his bat, or Harper hitting the most clutch home run I've ever seen in my life. There are so many moments, and it just comes together. It's been insane. I can't believe it sometimes.
Same. And I can't even, like, it couldn't happen against the better, like, foe also, like the Astros. One of the things I think 2020 took from us is, like, I really wanted to go and just boo the crap out of the Astros after the cheating scandal, because I don't think they ever really, like, got truly punished for that. And so I'm still like, I still haven't gotten over that. I know a lot of people have, but it just brings a little extra pleasure to every single one of our wins. Yep,
you're right. And look at him again in the ninth inning, trying to step into a pitch. Come on, man, swing the bat. I don't even know why he swung it, but come on, bro. Really? 2 pitches he tried to step into. They just try to find these little ways, to get through. But luckily the ump got his eyes on that one.
Yeah, thank goodness. Anyway, man, I love your channel. I'm loving this. This is great. Have a good one. And with Philly, let's party.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it, man. We have a ton of callers, man. We're just going to go rapid fire, get a couple more of these people in here. You guys are awesome. Call into the show, 508-924-3784. I did my talk, and I want to hear about what Philly fans are feeling right now. I want to hear what Philly fans are feeling right now. Let's go to the 856 on the line. What's going on? Who we have?
Yo, we got Jimmy here.
Jimmy, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Oh, my God, I'm feeling great. What a time. What a time. I mean, we got obviously my stomach was like a fucking soft pretzel in that game, especially at the end. We got the undefeated Eagles. Flyers looking solid. Sixers got a dub tonight.
Yep.
Can't fucking believe it.
I can't believe where this city is at right now. I don't think, let me know if you have, but have you ever seen, like, I don't think I've ever seen all the teams in any city come together like this. Even the Union are winning right now. What is going on in Philadelphia?
I don't know, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Hey, I agree, man. I'm enjoying it every single day for the next 10 days, man. It's like a high.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Loving it, man. What else you got, Jimmy? Any big takeaways from the night? You think we're sweeping them?
Well, let me tell you this. I'll tell you what. Castellanos showed up. We had Bohm showing up huge at third today.
Bohm was great, man. And it's good to see him break out, get a nice little base hit as well. Same thing with JT. They've been a little bit cold, but, man, they came up huge tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was fucking amazing. Oh, my gosh.
Love it, man.
I'm pumped still.
I'm pumped, man. Hey, appreciate it, Jimmy. We'll go to a couple more. And just like that, we'll bounce on out of here. But let me know in the chat right now. Again, this is mostly a Sixers channel, Sixers show. Let me know if you guys have enjoyed this so far. Let me know. Should I keep doing these post games? Let me know. Yes or no in the chat. With that being said, we will go to the 302. Let's go to Matthew. Matthew, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Matthew, how you feeling, man?
Feeling great, man. Just calling. I got done working at 11 o'clock, all right? So I hurry up, run home, because I live right down the street from where I work at. Get in the house for Dominguez to pitch, man. I'm just on the edge of my seat, man. I'm so pumped right now watching this team, dude. I'm so proud of them. Probably the best moment right now as a Philadelphia fan, watching this team that I've ever had. And I've been a fan since '89.
This is insane, man. And you coming home from work, like, I can't even imagine just kind of jumping into that situation. I mean, I'm sitting there 7th inning, 8th inning, 9th inning. I'm like, oh my, like, I'm just holding my breath every single pitch. I can't even imagine just, coming into that situation and what you were probably expecting in that moment. It must have been crazy.
Yeah, I was listening to it on the radio. Larry Anderson's awesome, man. I love listening to him, but because he keeps it real. But I'm listening to it. I'm on the, I'm just sitting there listening to Nola, have a rough start. It sounded like he bounced back a little bit there. He probably could have won another inning from what I could tell just by listening to it. But hey, man, they pulled it out. I'm just proud of this team right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can pull out 3 more wins.
Yeah, it's a resilient group, man. It's a resilient group.
Yep. All right, take it easy, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy what this team is doing, and I do agree. Nola did bounce back. He was really rough to start the game. He didn't have his best stuff. Aaron Nola is the type of guy where you can tell from the first inning, the first batter, is he going to have it or not? You can tell that right away, based on how his stuff is moving. And he just didn't have it from the first inning, but he got through. And obviously, the Astros went on a big run. Tucker hits that second home run. He hit 2 home runs in this game. Kyle Tucker, that is 4 RBIs. And then for Robertson to get him out, it was Sir Anthony to get him out, later on in the game. It's just unbelievable, man. What a job. I think it was Sir Anthony. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's just so much that happened in this game. It's hard to even keep track. But yeah, I mean, I look at this Phillies lineup up and down. Like, there's guys that can contribute no matter what. The bottom, part of the order, Stott and Segura, they didn't necessarily have any hits, but Stott, he had that 10-pitch at bat that created a spark for this team. Every guy seems to contribute somehow. Every guy seems to contribute. Kyle Schwarber, putting in these crazy at bats to just work the count. Verlander in that 4th inning, he was cooked. And I was actually surprised that Dusty Baker left him in for, the entire 4th quarter. Like, he couldn't find it. Like I said, once the Phillies get a hit under their belt, they just seem to stack it up. They seem to keep it going. And Verlander was cooked. I'm surprised they kept him in, but hey, I'm not complaining about it. Let's go back to the phone lines. 267. Who do we have on the line?
Yeah, this is Ronnie.
Ronnie, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm glad we winning, man.
We have to. We got to take this one home, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, totally.
How you feel about this game?
Oh, man, I'm so pumped up. I can't believe it, man. I just can't believe it. I was watching it. They just stayed in the game, man. They were so resilient. And they just keep rolling. They just steamrolling. They got a whole bunch of sticks on that team.
What were you thinking when they went down 5-0? Were you thinking, all right, we'll chalk this one up. We'll get them back tomorrow with the ace on the mound? Were you thinking that, or are you at the point where it's just like, man, this team just comes back from anything? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it did. That's how I felt. And the last couple games, they've been proving it. Like, it's our time.
Yeah,
it's our time. That's how I can see it. It's our time. And then we got the other teams in Philadelphia. They're doing good. It's our time right now. And the city needs it.
Yeah, city's buzzing, man. City's buzzing. It honestly, I don't like to throw this word around loosely, but this Phillies team to me feels like a team of destiny. Like, it almost feels like the 2017 Eagles, where every button they push seems to work. Everything they seem to do just works out, and everything's falling in line. And again, 3 wins away from being world champions. It's unreal.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Believe it.
Yeah, state of shock.
So pumped right now, and we need this so much.
Absolutely, man. Hey, appreciate it, Ronnie. All right, we'll go one more. Actually, we'll go 2 more. We got 2 more left. We'll go rapid fire. We'll see what the people have to say. Once again, hit that like button, everybody. Thank you for being up in the show. It's a late one, man. It's a late one. Carlos on the line. Carlos, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Known as Boogie Down from the YouTube channel.
Let's go. How you feeling, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Just chilling, man. Great game by the Phillies, man. fucking hate the Astros. As a Yankee fan, I'm glad to see it. So, salute to you and your channel. And always love Philadelphia sports. So, God bless, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Nice, sweet, short, and simple. We'll go to one more caller, but first off, $5 super chat from JLove47. OMG, my dream has come true. RB talking Phillies and wearing a Phil's jersey. Hey, man, this was purely requested from the people. You guys know I cover Sixers, and I'm the Sixers guy. But, like I said, if you're not following me on Twitter at RB Philly Take, go follow me on there because I'm constantly talking about these games. And there were just way too many people saying, yo, go live after the Phillies game. Talk about it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, this is fun for me. I'm up here talking what I'm watching, man. I'm having fun. So appreciate that support, man. And with that being said, we need a good one to end us off. We'll go to the 267. 267. Who's on the line? Hello. Hey, how you feeling? Can you just turn that stream down in the back?
Oh my God! Real quick, remember Rocky IV? Remember when Rocky hit Drago, and he fucking bled, and you heard his teammates say, "You see? He's not a machine. He's a man." He's there.
I love it, man.
And Kaminsky ass whooping. Those guys are down. They lost one game. Just saying, go Philly.
Hey, I love it, man. Go Philly. And beautiful reference.
Be more, man.
I love it. Yeah, what's your name, by the way?
Phillies, brother.
What's your name, by the way? Let me throw you in the
Jesse.
What was it? What was it?
Jesse, the sport.
Jesse, I got you, man. Jesse, appreciate the
care.
energy.
Love
man.
you, brother.
Appreciate the energy, man. Shout out to you. I love it, man. Bringing up the Rocky reference and all. Anyway, that's really all I have to say about this game. I'm excited. I'm pumped. It just feels like it's coming. I'm not the type of guy to like get so far out in front and like, say my team's going to win. Like I'm a little bit superstitious, but it's just something about this Phillies team where I just feel they have it. You know what I mean? They have it. It's like the it factor. I don't know how to describe it. If you know sports and if you've watched sports and you watched the Eagles in 2017 and you watched, certain journey runs and certain runs that are just special, you know what I'm talking about. They have it. So that's really how I'm feeling. Other than that, we didn't even see like a crazy Bryce Harper today. Had a nice little 2-strike hit. He had a couple nice at bats. Bryce Harper didn't even get going today. Hoskins didn't get going today. Schwarber didn't get going too much. Had a nice at bat where he drew out a lot of pitches. This team still gets it done. They are resilient. I will say it again. For them to win this game on the road, game 1, taking down Justin Verlander, coming back from down 5-0, and now having the position they have, where Zach Wheeler is going tomorrow. I mean, they're in the optimal position. If they can win tomorrow, guys, and they come back home on Monday, and they play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at the bank, like I said, this crowd from Houston, whoever even travels, if any of them travel to Philadelphia, they are not going to be ready for what is awaiting them. This Phillies team has it. And if they can somehow win tomorrow, man, I mean, it's looking good. I'm feeling really good. This was the best possible outcome. Now, to get from point A to point B, you had to go this way. It was like a whole maze to get there. But the fact of the matter is, once again, the Phillies found a way to get it done. They found a way to get it done. Special group of guys, special team. Don't take any of this for granted. And of course, you got to come out and handle business. The series is not done by any means. That is a good group over there, a tough squad. All right. I don't want that to like get lost up in the air. They're a good team. All right. Now, good teams like that don't usually blow 5-run leads. I just think the Phillies have it right now. And they have to be able to finish the business. You know, you got to come out, play tough. Sure, we want Noel to be better, but the rest of the guys pick them up. And that's a common theme with this team. And if they can go out and get a couple runs for Wheeler tomorrow, and he can pitch how he knows, you know, and just really what he's been doing this whole postseason, this Phillies team is in a good position. Very good position. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, thank you for coming through and supporting. And all the callers, man, were fantastic. I had a lot of fun taking those calls. So if you guys like this, comment, you know, afterwards or whatever. And yeah, maybe we'll do it again tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do it again tomorrow night. Phillies post-game live, though. This is Philly Take with RB. I'm RB, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the show, and keep supporting, man. Follow me on the socials, and let's keep connecting. Phillies take game 1 now. It's the most important thing. 6-5, they beat the Astros on the road. Phillies have won every game 1 on the road so far. Tough squad, man. They keep on fighting through. And tomorrow they look to take a 2-0 lead. You got to forget about today, though, and get ready for tomorrow, man. One game at a time. You should all be happy, man, and we got to get rested for tomorrow. It's coming up quick. That being said, man, shout out to everybody, and I hope you all have a great 24 hours. We'll be back. Peace.